Welcome to Balanced Body and Beyond. Today's focus for our practice is going to be utilizing a towel, something like a dish towel or a hand towel. And using something like a towel will give you a whole different sensation to your yoga practice. It'll bring more awareness to how your body is moving. It'll give you something to base your proprioception on. And you'll have a very different experience when using a tool like a towel. You certainly can roll out your mat, or if you're outdoors like me, a mat doesn't work very well. So I'm using a regular towel. And this is also to remind you that regardless of where you are, you can always access something to help you where you don't have to say, I can't do my yoga practice because I don't have my mat. But maybe you have a towel, maybe you have a surface that's comfortable to lay on, and you can practice yoga anywhere, anytime. So that being said, go find yourself a towel, your yoga mat, and meet me in a reclined position. So utilizing our towel right away, we're going to hold our towel between our hands. And as we stretch, we're going to take our arms overhead and just give the towel a little tug. Exhale, bring your arms back down alongside the body, and the towel will just drape across your thighs. So let's lift our arms up. This is a great exercise to warm up our shoulders and work on shoulder mobility with that overhead reach, and then coming back down. Inhale. Now I'm going to begin flexing my feet and spreading my toes every time my arms go overhead. We'll try one more like this. And then with our arms coming back alongside our body, we're going to bend our knees and come into a hip lift. So slowly rising your hips up, pushing your hips against the towel, and then slowly lower down. So you're going to create some resistance to push against. So your towel is pushing against your hips and you're pressing against that towel. Now your arms become very active here because your arms are helping to push the towel down into your hips. Your toes are pointing away from your body and your feet are parallel to one another. You feel your hips rise, pushing against the towel, and just having that sense of pressing against something will give you more activation through the backside of your body and bring more awareness to the muscles you're utilizing. Now you might feel your arms are getting a little fatigued because you're creating resistance. We'll try one more here. Slowly lower down. We're going to take our arms straight up over our body, and you're just going to move the arms side to side, straight arms side to side. We bring in the legs, but get the side to side movement. And I'm going to now, as the towel goes one way, your knees are going to go the other. So side to side. Now this should hopefully feel really nice on the lower back. Fine. You can start turning your head. So as your arms move to the right, you're going to turn your head and vice versa. To take this one step farther off the floor and then go side to side here. Over your hips, towel over your body, and see if you can bring one foot down and then anchor the tubing under the elevated leg. So one leg is going to be straight on the floor and the other foot is now anchored under the towel, and you're going to use that towel as leverage to pull the leg into the body and feel a little bit of a hamstring stretch, maybe a big hamstring stretch. And now I'm going to take the towel in my right hand. If your towel is anchored on the left foot. So left foot, right hand, and I'm going to use use the towel to cradle my foot as I come across to the side. Now you might need a longer towel, so keep that in mind. If your towel is not long enough and you don't have the flexibility, just get a longer towel. Other things like straps, a dog leash, those are other objects that work really nicely. And I'm just taking my leg side to side, passing the towel from one hand to the next. Oh my gosh, what a magnificent stretch. And I am staring up to this big, gorgeous maple tree, looking between the leaves, seeing little clips of the blue sky and the sunshine, trying to get through the leaves. All right, so let's realign the leg over the body. Go ahead and slide your foot out, and let's hook the other foot. So maybe it's your right foot, and if it is your right foot, then you'll hold the towel in the left hand. And you're gonna go side to side. You can turn your head, look away from the moving leg. Go at your own pace, your own speed. Some of you might find you wanna bend your knee a little bit, making the stretch a little more accessible to you. Ooh, I just got some nice pops and cracks in my hip. Now, I am definitely someone who can lay in the grass and not get itchy or uncomfortable. But I did cut the grass the other day, and so I was like, well, if I lay in the grass, I'll probably get clippings stuck to my body, and that might not be such a good look. Good, let's try one more pass. And then realign the leg over the body. And if you really want to get crazy, let's see if we can anchor both feet under the towel and take a double leg hamstring stretch. And maybe you did a little rock and just see how that feels. Yeah, you can rock a little side to side, front to back, make a little circle. I say continuously explore. Don't feel locked into one thing. Don't feel afraid to be a little creative in our stretches. Body's gonna usually tell you what you should and shouldn't do. Listen to your body, not so much your brain. And let's untangle the feet from the towel and let's sit up. Awesome work. Now we're gonna use our towel here. We're gonna come into child's pose, but place the towel just ahead of you. Sinking our hips back, let's just take our child's pose, lengthening our back, forehead sinks down into your mat, your towel, the ground, the earth, whatever you have. And gliding your body weight forward, we're gonna come into tabletop position. And I'm gonna have you use your towel as a target. So I'm gonna reach my towel out in front of me at arm's length away. Coming into bird dog pose, I'm gonna extend my legs straight out and I'm gonna reach for my towel. Now, if I wanted to challenge myself more, I would take my hand towel farther away to encourage me to reach farther. Elbow and knee are gonna come under the body and then take a long reach. See if you can touch your target. So the towel right now is nothing more than a target. I'm gonna keep my head in alignment with my spine by pulling my chin in. I'm gonna tuck my tailbone under so I don't arch the lower back. And I'm gonna have an awareness that my foot is flexed and my toes are pointing straight down. And I'm continuing to reach for my target. We're gonna extend and hold, and here's our challenge. While holding bird dog and my fingertips lightly on this target, I'm gonna lift my arm up and see if I can get my bicep beside my ear and then tap my target. Now my leg is not moving, and I'm strengthening back of my shoulder as I lift my arm. Oops, I just slid away from my target. So I'm gonna reach and touch it again, know where that's at. One more. Awesome. Reset, change your target. I'm gonna move my target over. Make sure it's measured out correctly, an arm's length away. I'm extending my other leg here. I'm finding my balance. I'm drawing my belly in, and then elbow and knee under body. Reach for your target. Now you can use an object like a towel at any point in your practice to help bring more awareness for something as simple as using a target, a landmark to reach for. To know where your body is in space. Slow and controlled, intentional, staying mindful of our movements. Extend and hold. Now, maintaining your bird dog, fingertips lightly on your target, lift your arm up, bicep just beside your ear, and then tap back down. Inhale, lift, exhale down. Now we are certainly brewing a little fire in the body, building heat. A few more. Warming up through the shoulder. We did some shoulder work on our back. It's just building blocks. Now extend and hold. All 4 points down. Reset your child's pose. We're gonna stay on our knees, and we're gonna take our towel into our right hand. So taking the towel in your right hand, sliding it behind you, you're gonna then take your left hand and reach for the towel back behind you. Now, your right elbow is gonna point to the ceiling, your left elbow is gonna pull down. If you can creep your hands closer together, do so. I will turn around and show you what it looks like from the back side. Good. And now you're gonna feel that really nice stretch in the probably tricep of the top arm. You have internal rotation, the shoulder in the left arm. From here, you're going to bow forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow forward, sit your butt back to your heels, and then lift. As you bow, you're gonna pull your right elbow to the front of the room, the front of your mat, or how about just away from your body? One more. Hold here, and then untangle, and we'll try that on the other side. So holding the towel in your left hand, letting it drape back behind you, collect it in the right hand. Now see if you can inch your hands closer together, right? So I'm working my fingertips closer towards one another. My left elbow is pointing to the ceiling, left elbow pointing down, little pelvic tilt, and then begin that bow. And it's important that you take this left elbow, pull it forward. When you lift your chest, we're not arching the back, but rather pushing the hips forward and squeezing your butt cheeks to activate your gluteus maximus muscles. One more. Awesome. And then untangle the arms, and we're gonna come to our feet. Shake it out. Make any adjustments you need to with your mat. We got our towel again. Arms are up. We're gonna straddle our feet. We're gonna create a big circle here. Now, while we're making this circular pattern, I'm putting some tension on the towel, so it's not slacky, right? I'm pulling the towel apart, creating tension, getting more activation through the entire body. Warming up through our shoulders, through this circular pattern, and getting the whole body involved here while bending the knees. Let's change directions. You don't have to follow my pace. You can go at your own pace. Yeah. And then we'll bring our towel overhead, hold here, join your feet close together, side stretch. So we can use this left hand to really pull down. And our top arm here is aligned properly because we're anchoring on the towel and we feel our bicep right over our ear. And then switch, deep side bend. Use the leverage of your bottom arm to pull down. And we'll realign, step your feet a little wider and bring your towel halfway down. Now we're going to twist side to side. You're going to find you can get a bigger twist by utilizing the tension on the towel. And I'm picking up my heel. I do this move quite often as part of my warm-up in my yoga practices, but it's a very different feeling. Utilizing the towel, I get so much more range of motion. Looking forward, we are going to reach, bending the knees and hinging at the hips. Big circle. Stretching through our back. Breathing in through my nose, out through my nose. Breathing in all the fresh air that's around me. Change directions. And my chickens, which we will visit before this practice is over, are outside. They are slowly acclimating to being outdoors. They're almost 6 weeks, and so they've been spending the days outside the last few days in their little tent. And they love it, because who doesn't love fresh air in Mother Nature? Hold at the top and shake it out. Awesome job. So we're going to step to the end of the mat here and bring your arms overhead, and we're going to reach forward for a fold. Holding your forward fold. You're going to leave your towel right at your tippy toes and plant your hands on the mat. So we're going to step our left leg back. And now you're going to hold your towel in your right hand. Now this towel doesn't have a specific job other than when you are holding something in your hand, it automatically just brings more awareness to your arm movement. And from here, we're going to lift your towel up and your towel's over your shoulder. And then you're going to tap the towel back down on the ground. So lift your towel up and then down. And you can give it a squeeze. You can hold it lightly. But you're moving that towel down and up. Bringing the towel down, putting our back knee on the mat, reaching for the towel now with both hands. Tension on the tubing, we're going to twist. Just looking over your right shoulder and then back to the center. Rotate and center. Lots of twisting and rotating. Leave your elbows up. They can drape down a little bit, but the focus is on the twist and the lower half of the body staying still. one more. And hold. Towel down, hands down, both feet back, high plank. Holding still in your high plank. We're gonna lower our chest down and grab our towel once again. We're gonna reach forward and then pull the towel to the chest. Reach and pull. Now, if this is a little too strenuous, you can just leave your hands right on the ground and just do a little lift here, trying not to push through your hands, but lift utilizing your postural strength. Otherwise, towel to chest, straight arms. Ooh, getting a little tickle on the tip of my nose by the grass blades. Pull the towel in, place it down under the chest, push up into a high plank, and exhale, downward dog. I'm gonna pedal out the feet a little bit because this is our first downward dog. I'm gonna work out the kinks and the tight spots in my body. You too can do that. And slowly walk your feet forward. Hang in your forward fold. Reach for your towel. And slowly we're gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time. Lifting our towel up. Inhaling, reaching to the sky. And you're gonna sink into chair pose, but just keeping an overhand grip to your towel. Relax your shoulders. Overhand grip on the towel, sitting in a chair. Inhale, rise up. And forward fold down. You're gonna step your right leg back into your long, low lunge. And now grab the towel in your left hand. You're gonna reach the towel up, rotating. Exhale, coming back down. So now we're doing our crescent lunge twist on the other half of the body. Permission to put the back knee down. Even if I don't mention a different option, it doesn't mean you can't take it. Both hands come down. Place your back knee on the mat. Lift your chest, holding your towel now. In both hands, you're gonna twist and look over your left shoulder and back to the center. Relax your shoulders down. One more twist. Super duper job. Hold here. Towel comes to the floor. Both feet come back, holding your high plank. Chest lowers down. I'm gonna invite you for cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Yeah, my dish towel is still under my hands. Didn't need it this time. And feet move forward. Holding on to the dish towel, let's roll up one vertebrae at a time, bringing our arms overhead. We're gonna set up for warrior 3 now. Holding on to the dish towel, keeping all this tension, you're gonna pick up your left foot and you're gonna reach your arms forward. Now, often holding this dish towel will give you a better sense of balance because while pulling on this towel, creating some dynamic tension, it draws muscles inward for more support. And see how you manage here. From warrior three, we're gonna plant our left foot flat and come into warrior one. So arms overhead, warrior one. And from warrior one, we're gonna practice some hinging. We're gonna take the towel and touch the top of our front foot and then rise back up. So your front knee is bent, preferably resting over your ankle. It's a lot of work, a lot of load for the front leg. Let's lift our arms overhead, and from warrior one, we're gonna take a side bend. In the side bend, leverage. Use your right arm to pull down. Feel your left arm right over your ear. Recenter. Pick up your back heel. You're gonna push off your back foot and revisit warrior three. So you're gonna maybe just sweep your arms down, push off your back foot, and see if you can find warrior three. That's a little tricky. You might need to take a second attempt at that. Both feet down, arms alongside your body, and let's take some shoulder rolls. Realign yourself, and let's try that sequence now, picking our right leg up, sending our arms out forward, taking warrior three. Just like when we were in bird dog, you want to flex the elevated foot and rotate the toes inward a little bit, because you really want those toes to point straight down. Maintaining the leg at hip height. Pull on the towel a bit, create the tension to create more stability within the body. Magnificent. Now plant your back foot down for warrior one. Arms overhead. Get yourself aligned, settle in, and then we will hinge at the hips, taking the towel to the top of your front foot, hinging, unhinging, reaching. So we're rooting down with our feet and reaching up with our arms, keeping our heart space open. Are you in it for one more? I didn't say towel yoga was gonna be easy. Arms overhead, and let's take our side bend. Pulling your left arm down, feeling your right arm just over your ear. Realign, arms overhead, pick up your back heel. We're gonna lower our arms down just a little bit enough so we can push off our back foot, power forward, return to warrior three. Feet side by side, arms down. Let's roll the shoulders. Outstanding job. We can do another balancing pose using a towel. I'm gonna have you try this. You're gonna anchor the foot with the towel underneath once again, and you're gonna see if you can straighten out your leg. If this isn't for you and that towel doesn't work, just do a straight leg balancing pose and hold your towel out here. That is certainly a more advanced pose, but the towel certainly brings another layer of accessibility to this pose. I couldn't do this without the towel at the bottom of my foot. Let's try it on the other side. Yeah, I'm struggling a bit. That's okay. Whoa. So So just keep trying. See how this one goes this time. I'm gonna focus on my toes. I'm gonna keep my chest up. I'm gonna keep my hips level. I'm not gonna pop out one hip. And that certainly brings me more stability. Okay, let's shake it out. Good work. We are gonna drop the towel. Inhale, lift up. Ah. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And then as we fold, we're just gonna come to our knees and swing our feet through. Now I'm grabbing my towel again. We're gonna take boat pose. And how I'm gonna have you set up for boat pose with the towel is you're gonna lean back and just get your arms as straight as you can with the towel resting right at your kneecaps. Good. And then see if you can lift one leg and then the other. Now this towel is a target to keep the proper distance from your knees to your chest. Then we're gonna try lifting up and lowering down. Ooh, that takes, again, quite a bit of core strength. You can drop your heels down. You can eliminate the arm pattern. Ooh, I think that's enough. What do you think? We're gonna take a 90-90 stretch. I'm just gonna turn to face you. You can face any direction. So creating a 90-degree bend to both knees, leaning forward and just moving a little bit side to side. So I just brushed a little bit of the surface of what we can do with a towel, but hopefully I brought to mind for you the concept of using a towel, some things the towel will help you with, but also just the idea of you can do yoga anywhere. Switch sides. You don't need your yoga mat. Look around. There's all sorts of tools in front of us we can be creative with. We set into this next stretch. Again, I'm just slithering side to side, working into my hips. And if you liked towel yoga, put a comment below and ask for more. Or just ask for more of anything else that you're interested in. You know, I'm an open book right now as I explore many different styles of presenting a yoga practice to you guys. I'm here for you, really, I'm here for you. So tell me what you want more of and I'll see what I can do. Let's take our legs out wide. Reach out. And we'll reach for the inside of our foot, side to side, as we wrap up our practice today. But I haven't forgotten, we're gonna go see the chickens. Hold here, place your hands on your legs, take a little forward fold. We've done a lot of forward folds, a lot of twists today. Lots of core strengthening. Lifting up, cross our legs. Be proud of what you accomplished today. Inhaling. Breathing in all that's good, nourishing, and healing. Palms coming to heart center. Namaste, my friends, and let's go see my babies. I love my girls so much. So this is where the girls are right now. This is their little hut, which is the best thing ever. And we are gonna go ahead and pop in here. This will be a little bit of a broken video. Here they are coming to me. Hello girls, I'm coming in. So we're just gonna unzip this. Hello girls. There they are. Aren't they just stunning? Okay, I'm gonna come right in. We're at the camera. We're gonna do some video.